let's see what we need to see. As I've said, the amount of chaos and overwhelm is exponential. And that is why right now you're finding out for yourself who the authentic people are in your life. And those are the people with whom you are being called to create partnerships. Truly, really reaching a point of discernment for yourself that you don't care about someone else's feelings, especially if they are not doing and being who and what they need to do and be in order to create what they want to be creating for themselves, but rather are sucking your energy. Ooh, there's been so much of that happening these last 2 months in my life, of just incredible energy vampires that come along. It's a whole, it's an energy of stop worshiping the false idols, the fake gurus that are out there, and really allow for yourself to have these boundaries, this discernment, and this personal power wherein you say, oh no, not today, not for me, and you pivot towards those things and people and places that are. Because as you rise, you must let go of the things that no longer vibrate or aren't willing to rise with you. This includes most definitely people. If people are not willing to take that self-responsibility and acknowledge for themselves the impact that they have on their experience, and of course you, by their actions, by their energy, then you have to be the one to be protecting your energetic space. Because otherwise they're going to drag you down, and then nobody wins. In fact, everybody loses in essence in that space, right? Because you don't achieve what you want. They certainly don't. Other than, draining you of your vital life force that you need to be creating what you are here to be creating. And that is why it is so important at this time to be more and more discerning of who you are partnering with in projects and just in life in general, whatever it is you have going on. It is important for you to be able to recognize the people who are showing up for you, who are present, and simultaneously eager to carry their fair share of the load and not put it all on you. Big time with this, because as we move more and more into this building of the new earth and such, you gotta make sure that you don't have someone on the team who's sabotaging the team or you or the project or whatever it is. And this sabotage so often comes in the most subtle of forms. It's often something that they may not even be aware of that they're doing. But that's the other point here, is we each have to be taking that self-responsibility and stepping into greater and greater self-awareness and self-acknowledgement, self-empowerment of recognizing the power that we each have within ourselves, and in turn owning that power. And that's when huge things can be built. Huge things can be built when you are owning that. Oof, exactly. Huge things. Magic. That's when magic happens. Is when we each are standing in our power and we come together and we combine that power and we create something even greater, because we are authentically showing up in that which we are bringing to this world. We are eager to show up, to put in the work, to focus our energies and our power toward the magic that we are creating with each other. And that's where we are in this space of the leaving the old behind us and stepping into the new. We've been so divided and so separated and made to believe that there are any separate groups of humans, of humanity. We're all one. There is the law of one. But that's why, again, why all the purging and the clearing out of those energies, the energy vampires, the entities that are not of the unity consciousness. And I mean the true light unity consciousness. There is a whole false light movement, as we know, wherein there's a lot of embracing the extinction timeline of humanity. And I'm not here to speak on that today. I'm definitely not led to do that. It's about focusing on what we are here to be focusing on and creating the new in a space and place wherein our energy is rising, right? We are creating things that everybody wins in, right? There is no one in that who is getting more than the other, in essence, by way of energy vampirism. We are here to bring our light into this world and create magic within it with each other.